Okay. So I had to come out here. Yes, I'm really outside. I'm outside. Yes. I'm outside. And yeah, I'm outside. Hold on. Hold on. Let me plug up this other phone. Oh, okay. It's late. Late night shenanigans. I'm outside. Yes, I'm in my bed clothes. But I don't wear them to bed, okay? It's what I put on before I get in the bed. Yes, I'm in my car, but I'm not driving. I'm not driving. I'm not driving. I'm drinking. I'm not driving. So I had to come outside of my car. So y'all know, okay, y'all might not be able to see me that good, okay? But y'all know, let me sit back like this. But anywho, so y'all know I got company, right? Right. You don't really be realizing how set in your ways you are and how much you enjoy your space until you share your space. I can't go lie nowhere in my house. I can't. It's even a baby in the bed. It was a baby in the bed. I'm like, dang. I'm supposed to be like extra, 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 extra lit right now. And I'm walking around in the house, got to be on silent. I'm talking about I don't take cotton balls to the bottom of my feet and everything to make sure I don't make no noise. And I'm like, I don't know. What y'all doing though? So this is where I have to come to be able to sit down and have me a drink. So I'm sitting outside in the car. It ain't moving and I ain't going over. I just decided to go make me a drink because it had to take me some time to wind down. We had, y'all know, neither one of my parents can hear. So it sounds like I'm in the movie theater the whole time. The whole time I'm in the house with my parents are here, but I love them, right? And so it's like, then wait, my mama get phone calls all day long, and she don't miss not one single phone call. And so then it's like, now you got the TV on surround sound blasting for the world to hear, and then you get mama on the phone with my mama already talked 20 decibels higher than anything in life anyway. So I was just like, oh my gosh, it just seemed like it had been so noisy, like so much going on in the house. And then my babies are here. And I was like, once everybody got settled, I'm like, I'm wide open. Because I'm like, I'm supposed to be lit. I'm supposed to be turned up. Like I really was like wanting to be outside. I really like wanted to be out in these streets. I really did. I really did. Like I really thought somebody's son, brother, uncle, daddy, somebody they was gonna be in trouble tonight. But what am I doing? I'm sneaking a drink in my car. Hey, Cashapp, child, it's vodka and cran mango with a splash of like that tropical punch, girl. And then let me tell y'all, I like to listen to music like when I get in the shower. When I shower, it's like you can't tell me it ain't a whole episode of P Valley when I'm in the shower. When I get out the shower, it's like a full workout session. It's like, yeah, it's like private dancer. I'm telling y'all, like it gives all that needs to be given, right? So I had not been able to do that for a long time, and now I have the opportunity, and I'm like, damn, I can't even take a shower with my music on. I got 20 people sleeping in the house. I'm exaggerating. But it is what it is. I love my family though. Because I still should have just got up and once I get dressed, like if I want to step out, once I get dressed and I be like, I put on me a little music and I just be like, while I'm getting ready, it's like while I'm getting ready, I listen to some music and I start like, metamorphosis, everything like just changing, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't transform, right? Then I'm ready to step out, like when I'm like, cause really, honestly, in my mind tonight, I was gonna be stepping out. It was gonna be like bad bitch contest. I'm in first place, like all night, like boom. What am I doing? Ben, oh, grandma do this now. Yes, it officially is my birthday. Sapphire. Hey, baby. You know what, Cash in, I wanted to take mom and them to the little karaoke spot. It just, let me tell you, it was the heat and the heat just was eating me alive. And then it was like the first time we left to go to the Paradise Fine place. And then we came, I went to go get the shaved ice and then came back home. And then I get home and then then I do video. I'm still turned now when I do my last little video that I did when I showed y'all my little finds. Like, because when I tell you them dollar shoes that I bought 4 pair of shoes for $1. When I tell you them heels, baby, them heels ain't gonna owe me anything, okay? But I'm hoping the pair make it in the air. I'm gonna just say that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your birthday is Monday. Okay, the 28th. All right. Yeah, Sean, I'm in the car, honey. I done do it, though. So, yeah, we didn't go to the karaoke spot. I wanted to. But then it's like, okay, I have to pay for everything for everybody. And I'm like, okay, got to pick my battles because today I'm supposed to be, celebrating with the fam and everything. The real today. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I'm in my car. Radio don't even work in here, so I ain't even turn the music on for y'all. Ciao. So I was like, I don't even know what I'm gonna watch. I'm talking about now one of these Ninja Turtles that I know. Ain't nobody even blowed up my phone except for one of them. They're talking about, dang, you can't even text. And I'm like, calm down, man. Calm down. What be wrong with them? And I'm like, you can't even text. Can you break bread, sir? No, you can't. Please stay on my line. Child. So, but thank you for the birthday shout outs, the birthday wishes, y'all. But yeah, so I'm outside in this car. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I just know, I'm going to tell y'all earlier, I uploaded a video, I just thought about it. I hadn't even made it public. It was a short. But I want to turn my car off. It's a little chilly out here. Hold on. But anyway, I haven't been doing shit since I've been home. Not for real. Trying to sneak a meal in a time here and there. So I'm like, I can't sit in the room doing. Coco is in my bed because she was acting like she was brand new, like she too good to get in her own bed. And my door's locked. Okay. So she in my bed, looking so peaceful. Looking so peaceful. So I'm scared to let my window down. Girl, I'm telling you, Shauna, first of all, I feel like a little kid. Oh, honey, story time. Let me tell y'all. So I had met this dude one time. The one that I shouldn't have never met. Yeah. But anywho, that was our relationship. I swear, like our best times in the relationship was in his car. And I'm not talking about doing it or nothing like that. He wasn't that spontaneous. But like we sat in the car. Like, we sit in the car, we burn, we sip. Well, I sip and listen to music and talk and chit chat and just sit out there. Like, I'm telling you. But so I know about to turn up in the car. I already know about that. But this is boring. And I got such a busy day tomorrow. I need to be sleeping. I really do. Trying to say, and I be feeling so good, lousy. Lousy in the club? No. No. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Child, so I was back there in my room. I was trying to listen to Tasha K. So yeah, I was listening to Tasha K. Cause I'm so behind on so much of her stuff, like the TashaKLive.com. And I was trying to listen to this whole situation with well, she hadn't gotten to it yet. Waiting to hear about the whole thing with Gunplay and his wife. She said, you know what? I didn't even know they was married. But I think Tasha K said the same thing. But anyway, his wife. And I'm like, everybody knew he was an old geek monster. And I'm just like, what did y'all expect was going to happen? Dang. But anywho, even when I was let me tell y'all, even when I was in the kitchen, I was making a drink, right? And so my mama don't like to sleep in the bed because she said, she likes sleeping on the couch. Oh, excuse me. I think she just do that to just stay nosy. But so I'm in the kitchen making me a drink. So when I made my drink, I started trying to set up my YouTube. So I was trying to go through. I'm like, okay, I knew what I had in my mind for a thumbnail, but I was like, let me see if I got anything in my phone. Do you know? She said, "What are you doing in there?" I'm like, God, but no, I said, going through my phone looking for something. It's different. It really, really is different when you used to being here by yourself. And I'm just so scared. I don't want to get too comfortable with not being able to like cohabitate in a small space. I think what it is, it's a small space. Thank you, lit girl. But you know what, Shauna, girl, you talking about sitting in your car, turning up in the car, baby. I'm gonna tell you, I have gotten ready. Like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the overflow for the birthday. Appreciate it. I have totally gotten ready. I'm talking about jamming, like in the mirror. I'm talking about face beat, like smelling good, damn sure looking good. Child, and then get a thinking, and then you waiting on that one person that's why I just party by myself. But back then, you be waiting on that one person. That person that got to take forever. They got to stop somewhere. Then they got to get in an argument with their man because they been told they man that they was going out this weekend. And then he act like he don't know, although he just went out the night before. And that kind of stuff. So, and then I'm like, okay, look, I ain't even in the mood no more. Because once I catch my vibe, I'm in my vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I'm there. But once it's like, whoop, when I fall off that little vibe wave, it's always been like that. But, and I'm going to tell y'all though, I can honestly say, I'm really not that person that I don't really, it's been a while. I don't ever really feel like I need to be on the scene. I don't ever really feel like I need to be in the club. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because I dance full out when I'm at home. Now, I was cutting up on that little thing now when I did a little video. But I be dancing full out. But my shit is kind of like for OnlyFans. So, because it's like I started going out before I was old enough to go out. And I'm telling y'all, like, that shit make a difference. I was using like other people IDs and everything to get in the clubs because I wasn't old enough yet. So now, I mean, when I got to even still in my 30s, it was like, mm-mm. So I'm talking, right. Hey Tina, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna try to enjoy my day to the fullest today. And all I was thinking about, I'm like, wow, like, girl, like, but I love my family that much that I'm okay. I am, because I'm like, wow. I thought about it for a minute. I was like, right now you're supposed to be kicked back on that boat. You're supposed to be kicked back on the boat. Not the yacht party I'm going to next week. But I ain't tell y'all about that yet. But you supposed to be kicked back, like just having a good time, just probably still by myself, but just doing it my thing, whatever. But I'm like, now I got to get up in the morning. I got a baby to feed in the morning. Oh, got a baby to feed. Then we got to go here. Then we got to go there. And I'm like, oh, we got to do this. And Mama got to make my dress tomorrow. So we'll be going live doing that, of course. Mama is making me a dress for this all white party that I'm going to for Labor weekend. That's the weekend I'm leaving. Yep. I'm gonna be something like a celebrity. I don't know which celebrity yet. But if anybody asks me if I'm a celebrity, because I will be having my phone out. No, like, really, let me tell you, I really wish somebody was gonna be traveling with me next weekend, so I can have somebody like following me with the camera, like on everything. And I'm telling you, like, really be out here perpetrating as a celebrity. I mean, as a lot of people do on this YouTube channel. Yeah, it's like really like, and then I'm like, yeah, like if anybody like, yes, girl, you ain't seen me in the movies. Hey to all the subshines, you're welcome. Y'all have a good. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was you, sweetie. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just outside, truly outside with my bed clothes on. I ain't have no full body mirror, so I decided I'd just get on here with y'all. Hold on. Oh, and then what's so crazy? Let me tell you, my Virgo, my fellow Virgo on these YouTube streets, while I'm trying to find me a picture to upload, then I see old stank ass going live. I'm like, I thought you went to bed early all the time. That's every time I see her come on live late, I just be like, I thought you go to bed early. Remember when she was telling them lies? Oh girl, I just can't. I just can't. And I promise, like, my neck is on a swivel out here. I don't think I've ever like sat in my car out here like this. Mm-mm. Y'all, can I get a few thumbs? I'm outside in my bed clothes. If that's what y'all was coming to see, look. Let me get a few more thumbs. I'm out here chatting. Well, yep, I did. I used to party a lot. Sometimes you know what? I never really thought I partied that much. In my book, now when I look back on it, I think I partied a lot. But I don't know. But I think what it was when I partied hard. Like, I went hard in the paint. I used to go hard in the paint. The way I'm telling y'all, I used to have to, like, Dusty used to have to come pick me up. He wasn't like a clubber. He didn't go out. You know when it's so funny, like whenever I talk about him, sometimes I'm like, damn, we were so different. But anyway, like, no, like, he wasn't a partier, like a go out party type person or anything like that. But me, it's like, boom, like, I got to be on the scene. Like, I got to like come through this door and I got to be like, yeah, like, all eyes on me, like, no paparazzi. You feel me? But next thing you know, now I got to call him like, can you come get me? Can you come get me? Can you come get me? Now remember, now y'all, these are my 20s, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all about this time my dad had to come almost save my life. Hey, Simply, all us up. Hey, girl, I'm sipping with you. That Amsterdam vodka and mango cranberry. Okay, you got Amsterdam. Yeah, my drink almost gone. Then I'm scared to go back in the house because I'm like, child, am I gonna get put on punishment if I go back in the house and make me another drink? I should have just bought all the shit out here and sat in the car. I never saw you live in your car at night. I know. Simply, I had to sneak off. I'm like, girl. But let me tell y'all, I did. And this is not a good story. This is not a good story, but it's a good story. So it's not a good thing what I did. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all story time. So, how old was I? I was in college. I know I was living, so I had to be. Oh, yeah. Freshman year. Freshman year. So, y'all know freshman year. I ain't even old enough. Okay. Freshman year. I'm not even old enough to drink. Okay. Barely old enough to be in these clubs. But trust and believe. Melissa gonna have an ID or know somebody to where I will have a wristband on and I will be drinking. So had no business mixing liquors. Okay. So remember my friend that I told y'all about that stole from me. So back we was thick as thieves back in this during this time. Well, oh my gosh, that's the wrong pun. Oh, that's the wrong term to use, thick as thieves. But anywho, we was out. I'll never forget. We was out. We weren't living together at this time. I stayed in these apartments by the college. She was in college too, but either way, this guy that we went out, I'll never forget. He worked at Foot Locker. So we all went out. Well, my friend, she didn't weigh nothing but like 95 pounds soaking wet, back then. And so we all went to this club. The name of it was Rick's. I never would have known this was possible. There's two clubs in one. So you go in one door, it's called Rick's. You walk to the other side. While you're in the club, you walk through these double doors, go to another side, and it's called someplace else. Shit you not. Two separate clubs. Boom. So connected though. It's one club, but it's two. You don't even hear the music from the other side. But either way, so I got off the subject. So anyway, go to this club and we was having a good time. I don't remember, but my friend, she was the person that gets drunk and think that shit cute, like, and be like, but constantly want. It's like I think she used to just love the fact that men would buy her drinks, and she was there with somebody. Okay, so I remember like my drink of choice back then was gin. Yeah, I swear I heard something. But anyway, yeah, my drink of choice was gin. So I would drink gin. Oh, and I drank tequila back then too. So I drink gin and I might drink some tequila. Well, that night she kept having all these drinks. So what am I doing? I'm drinking her drink. Honey, and I ain't gonna lie, she used to drink E&J, and it was some other kind of. But either way, all that dark liquor, that is just not for me. So that's when I had learned this whole lesson about you do not drink. Don't mix your liquors, okay? Don't mix your liquor. No. Not when you're 19 years old. No. Don't mix your liquor. No, you're not there yet. You're not ready for that. And so I'm going to tell y'all, so boom. That's what happened at the club. I wake up the next morning. I used to wear my fingernails like longer than this. And I woke up. No sheets on my bed. My clothes are on the floor, but they're soaking wet. But my clothes on the floor, I'm butt naked. I don't have no clothes on. I'm not lying. I'm telling you, that's the worst feeling in the world, to wake up like that and you like trying to figure out, wait, fingernail missing, and you just still laying there just, I'm talking about, and got a hangover out of this world. And but you laying there and you still trying to figure out what happened to your life. And you just, and I'm like, okay, I remember I went out, but why am I in here laying on this bed, holding on to this corner like this? Cause I ain't had no business, but out the drunk, and then it all start. Then like shit start coming back to you in flashes, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, no, I know better. I learned a long time ago. Like, win is win. Hey, Terica, straight up, you don't mix at that age, no, baby. That shit. So I'm telling y'all, right? So, but I'm telling you, it was just like so many things went through my mind at that one time, at one moment, trying to figure out why there's no sheets on my bed. I have no clothes on, and my clothes are wet. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then I'm still trying to like replay the night, and it's still just like flashes, flashes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the birthday love. I appreciate it, y'all. Flashes just going through like, okay, this happened, but I still wasn't remembering everything. Lord knows, I'm so glad my friend was there when I finally like got enough life about myself. Then what's funny now, I didn't have sense enough because I'm still not thinking, didn't have sense enough to put no clothes on. So now I'm like, I get up out my room and I'm just in this like fog, walking up out of this room to figure out who is at my place to see, like, can anybody tell me why am I in this bed? Be nothing on who took these clothes off. What happened when the clothes came off? So then some of the stuff that started coming back, I remember when they would go to telling me, and I say they, my friend and the dude from Foot Locker that y'all went out with, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I always been thick. Now I've always been thick. I always had a big old booty, big legs. Always been big at the bottom, but not just the top part caught up with the bottom. So, so anyway, I was like, then I got to thinking when she was like, well, girl, well, what happened when we came in? You went and passed out on the bed. Thank you, Simply. Right, I remember them days. Been there, had that shit. So I'm telling you, let me see if I can turn this call because I hate to sit in here like that. So anyway, so what happened is she she was like, no, you came in and you laid on the bed. Is it? I don't know why I thought I saw. Okay, anywho, y'all. So she said that I started throwing up. So what happened was, because she said I was laying on my back and they heard me throwing up. So what happened? So she decides, she turns me over, but it still throw up all over places in my hair because I told you I woke up, nothing on my clothes so wet. So she said that what happened was they go get me, put me in the shower. Um, I had on all my clothes because she was like, all I kept doing was still like throwing up all the way to the bathroom. And so they was trying, so she was holding my shirt, letting me throw up in my shirt while I'm there. She's walking me to the bathroom. So she's like, she puts me in the shower. But now remember I told y'all, now she was way smaller than I was. So this stranger dude that works at Foot Locker, I won't say like, I mean, he's at my apartment, but he's not necessarily like a stranger because I know him from Foot Locker. But I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom. So now this dude is helping her put me in the shower while they, oh, let this water hit and wake me up. But now they're trying to hold me. This is how I end up getting a little bruise on my face. And then I have the fingernail missing because she's trying to hold me over the toilet, hold my hair and all this stuff. And now, boom, boom, boom. This is how I end up in the shower. All right. So now they don't put me in the shower and I have on all my clothes. Now somebody got to take me out my clothes. So she told me about that. So him and her helped get me out my clothes. He carried me to the bed. They took my clothes off. But since I had threw up in my bed, that's why there were no sheets on the bed. And that's why I had no clothes on. Yeah, it wasn't a real long story. But it seemed like a lot was going on. So let me tell you. So I did tell you about the time though, and this is that was the first part of the story. But anyway, so she was so worried about me. We weren't living together, so she stayed with me that whole day and had been giving me like juice. When I tell y'all, I had been just throwing up liquids. I'm just throwing up liquids. And I remember her calling my dad because she was so worried because she wanted to take me to the. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the birthday, love. When? You talking about now? I'm not doing now, Latricia. No, no, no. Hey, Catherine. Is it the African man? Y'all so funny. Ain't no down. He ain't out here. Right. I remember them days being there. Okay. But no, so she was so worried. So she wanted to take me to the hospital. So she called my dad because it was like, it just seemed like I just couldn't. I stayed clammy, and I'm talking about water wouldn't even stand down. So I remember her calling my dad, and I guess she explained to my dad briefly what happened. And I still don't know to this day. It was some kind of medicine to settle my stomach. My daddy gave me, and I remember, her telling dad, like Snook was like, well, do we need to take her to the emergency room because I'll take her because she had already told daddy the story and everything. And daddy said, nope, she not going. Because she ain't no need to get nobody in trouble for y'all underage asses getting drunk in somebody's establishment. He was like, all he said is a little alcohol poisoning. And he was like, I gave her some medicine, made sure she just continuously keep those fluids. And I took some more, whatever that medicine was, took some more of that. And I'm telling you, like the next day, it was like I came back to life. But my daddy had told me, I won't go into that emergency room. And you know what he said? He said, I bet you turned into a Christian last night too. And I said, why you say that? He was like, because I bet you was turning making all kind of promises to the Lord that if he got you through this, you weren't gonna do it no more. And he was like, and now you gonna have to pray about this because you lied. That was my daddy. Oh, thank you, Latricia. But yes, honey. And I think it had been that moment in life there when I learned at 19, like, mm-mm. Like, no, you don't mix no liquor. No, what it feel like when you getting ready, when you gonna get there. And that's what sometimes I tell people when people are like, oh, I know my limit. I'm like, well, if you ain't ever been past it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And maybe everybody just different, but I just always felt like, but if you ain't ever been to that other side, how do you know when you gonna get to that other side if you ain't never been there? Am I making sense? Because I feel like if I had never experienced that, to know like, okay, this is what it feel like when I'm getting ready to get drunk. Like when I know that it's like enough is enough. Like, okay, now you're drunk. Now you need to sit down somewhere. Now you need to put the cup down. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like if you never went past that point to know like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is what it feel like before it get bad. So this is where you got to cut it off at. hmm Pamela, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. But I want to go back in the house so bad and make me a drink. I'm just worried that. Nah, what the. Child, I thought someone was crawling on me. But anyway, I want to go get me a drink. But I'm not finna get in trouble. Some people know how far they can go with certain liquor. Shauna, I already know her. Like I already told y'all. Tequila, don't even get me started on it. I don't even. Ain't even no need. Now, like if I'm at the house, I'm fine. Cause ain't nobody gonna be in trouble. I ain't gonna pounce on nobody. I ain't gonna take advantage of nobody. I ain't gonna let nobody take advantage of me. Cause I'm at home. Like so if I'm just here and it's like me and my friends, we just having a good time. But out, I don't wanna be out in public acting like that. I act a little different. I act a little different when I drink tequila like that. So I don't want to be out in public. 2 shots tops. That's it on that tequila. Yeah, but now I know how far I can go from stuff. But it wasn't until I got like, oh, I'm gonna tell you, that's a bad feeling, and that's why I was like, I would never forget that feeling. I would never forget that feeling of like waking up and like you trying to figure out. And when I say, and that's the thing, is like, thank God it wasn't anything bad, because do you know how many women when I went to college like experienced that for real? Like, and it wasn't a situation like that. You know, I woke up thinking something had probably happened to me, but nothing had happened. I'm like, it finally started making sense why I didn't have no clothes on. But whew, just think about it though. A lot of girls in college experienced that, and it wasn't a good outcome. Like short people, like short people, like me, I can't. Like that shit hit me in my leg. Oh my gosh, you know what's funny? It used to hit me in the legs too. Back in the day, like when it first, but I think I sip too much now. But if I'm getting ready to, it always feel like that. I will say, remember I told y'all I take breaks and I call it detox in my system. So when I take my little breaks, whenever I have like my first one, like I can drink a glass of wine and it's like I feel that little tingle. It be right at the top of my thighs. Yes, right at the top of my thighs. But I don't want to get like that again. I did have a situation. Somebody actually put something in my drink one time, but I was with good company and she knew something wasn't right, and I was like, I'm like, something feels weird. How I had two drinks, and I'm like, that was a weird experience too. Now, unfortunately, I was grown, but not like old grown, but I wasn't in college anymore. Being in college don't make it right either. But when that had happened, I remember I was like, whoo, and this is how I knew it was something wrong. The next day, all I did was like sleep and sweat. Sleep and sweat. Sleep and sweat. It was just like I was so thirsty. I don't know. And to the point where I don't like a fan on me. Like when I go to sleep back then. Like now I have to have it. But back then, like I don't want a fan on when I go to sleep. I had to like have on like no clothes, like to the point to where I was sweating so bad, like the sheets are wet. Yeah. So I had that experience too. And I remember who concert it was. I don't want to talk about him, but I remember what artist it was, and me being up in VIP, all grown. And that's why it's like, nope. I don't. I'm not finna drink some. I haven't seen pour. Nobody's gonna make me a drink. But when you be in VIP, everything free, weed free, liquor free, whatever you want free, up in VIP at these little places, right? Like in these concerts when you going to see these artists and stuff. Not all artists, but no. So I was like, okay, that's what had happened, and I knew because it was weird. Because even LA was like, yeah, but two drinks, like. But I was like, I don't feel right. I remember telling her, I don't feel right. And I remember her butt was at the club. She was at the concert too. And she was married at the time. Her and her husband was at the concert too. She was pregnant. Yep. And I remember they left and took me home just because they knew, well, took me to my friend's house, knew someone right. Nope. But it's weird. You got to be careful. That's why I was like, nope. And I even used to tell my girls, even when Deja left for school, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not parent. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with my kids. And I always say, don't smoke shit you ain't seen roll, and don't drink no drink you don't pour yourself. Nope. And I used to always say that because it's so crazy how it's like, even like I have a friend like love her to death, but she off her rocker like real bad because on that shit, and it is not. I'm not saying, it's like, okay, it's just, beyond her. Honestly, it was beyond her. That whole situation, just wrong place, wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. Don't smoke the wrong thing. People put shit in stuff, and she ain't right. And Terica's like, yeah, right. And that's how I told my girl. Told Deja when she was leaving and she was coming up here. I'm like, oh, honey. Oh, and she was at an all girls school, all black girls. I'm like, oh, Lord, y'all probably partying hard. No, like, mm-mm. Nope. So, whew. Hold on. Shoot. I can't. Oh. But I think I'm gonna be doing a little bit of partying. Maybe tomorrow night. But definitely, I'm gonna be doing some brunch stuff Sunday. If my supposed to be friend comes to town, but I'll be doing some brunch stuff Sunday, and then I'll be going to the movies Sunday night with Deja. Y'all, it's hot outside. It is extremely hot. Like it's hot at midnight. It got to be like 1 o'clock now. Hold on. Oh Lord. Oh, okay. Mm-mm. Oh, honey. Now I don't know what I'm gonna go in here and watch. Yeah, it's nothing to watch. I just need to take my butt. I need to go in here and take my butt to bed. Y'all, I ain't even finna show y'all what I was just looking at on dang on. Oh, you know something else I had looked at too? The I wish the light was better in here. I could move my phone a different way. But anyway, the Tay Diggs and April thing. But it's so funny. But what it was is really not necessarily the Tay Diggs thing. I was reading a story about the conversation that April was having with her son, Mega. And you know how children be telling too much. And so he was saying, like, talking about Tay be smoking weed, right? And she was like, oh no, like in so many words, this how it was. I'm paraphrasing. Oh no, he don't smoke weed. Like he takes edibles, though they're having this conversation back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And people are like, he needed to stay in a child's place and she shouldn't have had that type of conversation with him. This. And it's always so interesting how people want to tell you how to raise your children. Because you damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If she would have stopped the video immediately, she'd have been guilty. Okay. So she probably like last minute, and some people, what happens is, because I remember how sometimes people tell me, I know for a fact my mom has told me, all right, Latricia, has told me like, oh, like I was trying to be friends with my daughters. And I'm like, but I totally get when people say that, but I didn't see it that way. I did have a different type of relationship than, of course, than what I had coming up. But I felt like I just was like, I just have to be real and just upfront and honest with my kids. And it's funny, like people's like, oh no, like she shouldn't have said this. First of all, that's he normally he know he can run his mouth and say what he want to say. and he's used to that. So it wasn't no need to start that shit just because they was on camera. So if she'd have cut the video, then people would have believed whatever. Okay. So I kind of low key feel like she was just trying to save face for the world. But this day and time, don't nobody care about if anybody smoke weed. Don't nobody care about that for real. And unless you like doing it around little children or whatever. And the little boy didn't say that he was doing it around him. He said he smelled it on him. So anyway, but the thing about it is, but what happens is when the world starts teaching your children, you get mad about it and you feel some type of way, and then you get to scrambling, and then you want to teach on the back end. So that's why I was like, okay, well, I kind of have mixed feelings about what people are saying about April. I really don't like April when it came to how she did friends in a relationship and all that shit, but that's neither here nor there. But it's just I just don't like how a lot of people coming for her because of the situation. Because I used to teach my kids and talk to my kids about a lot of stuff sometime, and for I know the older people, they'll look at it as, oh, you shouldn't talk about that. But I'm like, especially when they got into those like preteen all that time, yes, because I remember now Imani's biological had a problem with me talking to her about certain stuff. He had a problem with anything I did ever in life anyway. If I breathe, he had a problem with it. But it's still one of those things to where it's like I would talk to them about stuff, and it's like, you know what, and still to this day they feel like, okay, I can go to mama and I can talk to her about certain things. Mm. Whew, honey, but I came out here and I partied with y'all. I guess y'all partied with me. Brought the birthday in, huh? I don't know. But it's hot out here and I don't want to keep my car running. And I do want to fix me another drink. So I guess I got to go in here and find me something to watch on TV. And I think Tommy comes back next week, y'all. I've already watched The Shy. I've already gotten caught up on 60 Days In. I don't know what else to watch on TV. And I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm tired. And that's why I know I need to go to sleep. I don't know. I know I need to go to sleep because I got to get up. I've got to be on NAM duties in the morning. Because it was something that I knew I needed to do in the morning. And I was like, dang, how am I going to get that done? I can't remember now. I don't know. But anyhow, I'm going to get up off of here. I had a good time. Hopefully we get the party tomorrow. I got to find something different to do. But I'm telling y'all, like, I don't know if anybody out there that's listening and watching, if y'all take the Uber. But when I tell you, like, the prices on up on everything, even damn Uber rides. Cause I'm like, yeah, if I catch me a ride to the city, oh man, then I have to catch it back. You have to think about that double price. Mm, I don't know. I really don't know. Mm. Okay, yeah. I had patient. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you, girl. I can't wait till I get back to Louisiana. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. Story time. Story time. Hey Queensy, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Story time, Louisiana. Boom. Real quick. This is a real quick story time. Something that I always wanted to do when I was in New Orleans. Every time I go to New Orleans, I say, before I turn 40, I want to show my boobs. I never showed them. Every time I was there, I was always on the balcony throwing the beads, not the person to get beads. But I think I'm too old for that now. I just, you know what? I think differently now. So even if I felt like, oh, I want to go like, yeah, if I want to go do all that, then it's like, boom. I just so happen to be the person that show my boobs, and the news people or a TikToker or another content creator or something was recording, and now MeLissaB is on the real wide web on the internet showing all these boobs. There's somebody, come on, I was glad to do it with you. Passion, no. I'm like, I don't know if I like worried about, I'm scared now. Now, it probably wouldn't be such a big deal, but I'm like, now I got like a little stomach. So I'm like, I don't want to show my stomach. I want to show my stomach. But yeah, it's like, I just be like, ooh, just, ooh. Or something silly happened while I'm doing it. And I'll never forget this one little thing. But I remember one time that I would when I was up there on the balcony, I was partying with, yep, the football team. Yep, the football team. When I tell you, I be telling y'all like, look, I had a good time in life and I'm still living. But this dude, I remember throwing the beads, and so I'm thinking, so he turns around and he like he pulls his zipper down, but his finger comes out. I'm like, you just had to see it. But I was like, oh my gosh, I thought he was really getting ready to show his Johnson, and he looked like he had a baby one, so it's all right. Trust and believe, you see everything in Orleans, believe me. Yes, honey, I used to, yeah, yep, and so, yeah. So I never got to do it. I never got to show my boobs, and I said I wanted to. But I like places and I like events like that to where I can just walk around and like have a good time and have my drink, and like places like that you can just be loud. You can be loud for no reason. You can be loud and nobody cares. You can be loud like on over there, like on Bourbon, and like even in Tennessee, like on Beale Street. You can just be loud. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're loud. But like you can go to, like if I just go to a close, I have to use inside voice. Like drunk inside voice is a different inside voice. But put Cam down a little baby. Okay, you acting real stupid. I wanted to show mine on Jerry Springer. Have you been on Jerry Springer Passion? Ah, oh, I never wanted to be on a show like that, the way I would be outed. No, I never wanted to be on a show like that, the way I would be outed. Like some silly, like you sitting there, you talking to your best friend, and then like your man come out and come sit next to her. Child, I ain't had to go no damn Jerry Springer to live that kind of shit. Yeah, never. Well, I done turned that little drink up, that empty wine glass, so many times. So I guess I'm gonna get my butt out this car. Oh, you just want to be in the audience? No, I'm like, and I don't, no. Speaking to my, where we at? Child, we at home. Girl, I'm in my bed clothes. I had told this whole story about how I'm just like, wow, I'm supposed to be lit, like I'm supposed to be turned up. And I'm laying in the bed with a 1 year old, and it's a 5 year old sleeping here. And then you got mom and dad is sleeping. They ain't together now, yeah. Here and here. And mama questioning me about what am I doing in the kitchen when I am in there trying to make me a drink. I'm like, I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be throwing this thing on somebody right now. Y'all, you know I be cutting up real bad. Like I'm a whole lot better than I used to be. Yeah. It used to be I'm stepping out, and it's like hide your kids, hide your husbands, hide your uncles, hide everybody. Hey Ladybug. Hey, hey, hey. You got hungry and woke up. Thank you. It's a lot going on, and it is 1 o'clock in the morning. But thank you for the love. Thank you for the be that. What the is going on back there? Thank you. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm looking at this mirror over here. Okay. Hey, cooking what you need. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I ain't even been to sleep till I got hungry and woke up. Boo was supposed to have called and didn't. And when it's like when you want that one person to call, everybody else that be like calling and messaging and stuff, you like, fuck, fuck. Yo, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Well, since y'all are late nighters with me, guess what? I can tell y'all where I'm going for my birthday. But it's next weekend. Oh shoot. Nobody guessed it right. Nobody guessed it right. Somebody got close. Somebody said New York. So it is up north. Anybody want to take a few stabs? It is up north. It's like real north. Kind of sort of. Y'all tired of playing that game? Like, damn, where you going? I'm just telling you, it's just something about the fact that when the Airbnb people, the Airbnb people sent me an email and was like, hey, pack your shit, it's time to go. Not man, but it's gonna be. I'm going to Maryland. I'm going to Maryland. Yep, yep. Going to Maryland. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm kind of nervous, kind of worried, but where I'm staying, I'm in a condo with a doorman, all that. So I think I'll feel safe. hmm But it's always, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's always kind of like this whole thing of like I travel a lot by myself, and I always, whenever I try new places and I'm by myself, I always have this whole anxiety of what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, like, oh my gosh, like, like I just pray I'm gonna be safe, like, okay, like I get scared, like the older I get, the scared I get. I'm not gonna lie, but the older I get, the scarier I get. But it's like the world is changing. The world is constantly changing, and so it's like I have to be on my p's and q's to where I even actually talked to Deja about the fact that I'm so worried that because I know I do a lot of recording, and I have two phones that I use, but one phone I don't have service on. One phone I do have service. And so like a lot of times when y'all see me like, okay, I don't have service, I can use a lot of stuff, but I don't have service. Like I can only use like Wi-Fi and certain things I can use on my phone, but I don't have like an actual pick up the phone service, right? But I do have another phone. I've been paying for three phones on my account since May of 2020. Because when Deja's dad passed, like he always paid our phone bill, so everybody's phone was on one account. So I still have the phone, and I'm just so the phone used to be on, and I still use it. I haven't changed the number or anything, but I told her really, I just feel like I want to bite the bullet and turn the phone on so I would have a backup cell phone with me. But mentally, what's happening is like turning the phone on and using it and doing silly shit like that. It really messed with me to like see like messages come through or phone calls or voicemails and stuff like that. So the phone just always off. It's always off. Matter of fact, it's in here. It is right here. It's always with me. For like just in case, but I'm telling you, that's like busting the glass, getting the like just in case like that. Like my phone will be dead, and I'm like, okay, like I'm not getting ready to plug that up. No, I'm not getting ready to plug that up because I just like I don't want to, it's just that whole thing of. But I told her I think I want to take my other phone. But But passion, I cannot wait to try the crab. That's one of the things I will be trying. The crab. I was gonna say DC, but that ain't close. Hmm. You lived in DMV for 7 years. Yup. Okay, Salvador. In English, poor favor. Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, I'm not. I look. I'm not very, very fluent. I don't speak, but I caught what you said. Hold on. Okay. Good night. I want you to have as much fun and be safe as possible. Exactly. You're gonna love those fresh Maryland blue crab. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to try it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. Yeah. But yes, I'm going to be there. Yep. And in October it'll be Miami. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be interesting as well. Yeah. But it's like live a little. I was watching one content creator tonight. I was watching a video she had, and I was like, I wonder if I ever be able to meet her. Like, I want to see her in person. I want to talk to her. This is this, stuff like that. That's me, y'all. I'm telling you, that's just me. That's just the type of person I am, and it's like, hmm. But y'all, I'm getting ready to get up off here. I've been out here for an hour. Now I'm hot. I'm out here in this car sweating like Q. Sweating like Q be sweating in her videos. So I'm like, I just got to get back in the house and just tough it out and just be like, okay, just fall asleep, Melissa. But I enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for celebrating. If that's what it was we were doing out here. Thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. Came out here right after midnight. So I thank all of you guys. I had a good time. And I hope to see you guys in the morning. Hopefully we have a great coffee time. Thank you, Patient. See y'all tomorrow.